Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with Rewards Hunter back with another Xbox Game Pass monthly quest guide. Hey, today we've got a quest that's available for a super fun game, in my opinion, that's called Shadow Warrior 2. We had a quest for this back in, I believe it was September of last year, where we worked on getting some kills in the game, and now we're going to be collecting some money in the game. We've got to collect 10,000 money within the game to get the 75 rewards points, and this is good through April 5th, so the entire month of March plus a little bit. So let's go ahead and start up a new game in a new save slot on the Tiny Grasshopper Green Easy difficulty. This will probably take you about 5 to 10 minutes to complete, depending on how quickly you make it through this introductory mission. I'm going to be basically sort of sprinting through most of the areas, except in areas where we actually have to fight a couple of enemies, and I'll point those out to you. Some of the enemies we can just skip over. So press A to get started, and hold down the A button to skip this introductory cutscene. You can click the left stick to start sprinting up the stairs, and as soon as we get inside, we're going to head to this sort of broken board door on the back and slice through it with our right trigger using our sword. You can press A to jump, and we're going to jump right here to jump the gap across that broken bridge. And then we're going to double jump by pressing A twice to get up that ledge. Hug the right wall, and it'll tell us on screen about dashing here, which is done with the right bumper. So in just a second, we're going to double jump and then dash. So A, right bumper, and that'll get you across that gap. And if you do fall down, you can just double jump and try to get your way back up. But continue along this very obvious path, and we'll fall down a couple of levels. And when you see this red door in the area, you know that you've got some guys to fight. So we've got a couple of sort of pig-looking things, or rats. I'm not sure exactly what they are. I think there are about 4 of those that you have to defeat, so you can just slash them with your sword using the right trigger. If you want to use any of your guns, you can use the Y button to pull out a gun. You've got 2 to choose from when you first start out. I just used the sword in this area. And the second group of enemies we have to take out are the fangs. You shouldn't die here. You should have plenty of health. Just keep hitting your right trigger to slash your way through them, and you should take out these 4 with no problem. And then the red door will open up for you after you've defeated all those enemies. So keep following along the path up to the left and back to the right. And we'll pass a couple of checkpoints and shrines along the way. And then we need to head down into this central area in this big open room and grab this stone, this mysterious artifact, and press X on it, and then you can skip that cutscene. I would probably press Y and start using the pistol against the Temple Guardian. He's pretty tough, but just keep your distance. After a minute, some of his minions will spawn, his hammerhead minions, so you can use one of your guns against them or your sword, however you want to fight against them. Just kind of keep your distance and keep attacking them where you can. Seems to work out pretty well as long as you keep moving around. And then after you've defeated all the hammerheads, the Temple Guardian will stand back up, and you can start plugging away at him again. Hopefully you should be able to defeat him this round. I like to use the pistol against him, or the magnum, whatever you want to call it. So at this point, he will sing a sort of Sound of Music style song, and you can head up to the red door. You can skip this cutscene by holding down the A button, and then we'll start sprinting again. For any of the ladders, you can just push forward and you'll be able to automatically climb up. And those are all the enemies that we need to fight. Every other enemy that we're going to pass, we can just skip right by them. So just keep jumping up onto these ledges by sort of double jumping with A, and sprint by clicking in the left stick. Some of the ledges have ladders, some of them you just have to double jump up to get through them. You'll pass a group of bugs, which you can destroy if you want to. I just opted to run past them, and that worked out fine. We'll have one more group of bugs to run past, and one group of enemies to run past. So the path should be pretty obvious here. Here's that second group of bugs. You don't have to fight them, you just run past them. And press A to jump up that ledge and climb your way to the top of it. And then we're going to jump down. And there's some enemies out here in the courtyard around our car, but you can just ignore them, run past them, and press X to enter the car. Okay, now when we arrive back at the Yakuza Mansion, we basically just need to follow the little waypoint, head up the stairs to the left, and when you get to the big door at the back, you can just press X to enter it and start up another cutscene, which we can hold down a button to skip, and then we just need to turn to our left and talk to this gentleman, and he will give us our reward. Choose I've got your trinket, and there you can see we got the 10,000 reward. But the quest should hopefully unlock for you, so there it is. We'll go ahead and turn that in for the 75 rewards points. And that's going to do it for Shadow Warrior 2. Like I said, it's a very fun game, so feel free to play some more. I think you'll enjoy it. We're going to have quest guides coming out for all the other weekly and monthly quests, including Battlefield 1. I know some people are interested in that one, so we'll have that one out a little bit later on today, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button on YouTube and hit that bell for notifications. You can also find links in the description for other social media links of mine. Stay tuned for more Microsoft rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.